Hello everyone, welcome back to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will discuss some practice questions for alphanumeric series. Now before we start discussing the questions, there are certain concepts that we need to revise. The first concept is the difference between odd and even numbers. So this you have already done in your very primary classes. Odd numbers are those numbers whose unit digit, that is the last digit, ends with 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, correct? And even numbers are those numbers whose last digit ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Then you should know what are prime numbers. So prime numbers are numbers that basically have two factors, okay? They have two factors, that is 1 and the number itself. Correct? These are your prime numbers. So at least prime numbers of 1 to 100 you should remember. The first prime number is 2, 3, 5, 7, so on. This you should remember. Then you should remember square of at least 1 to 30 and cubes of at least 1 to 20. So this much information you should retain in able to solve questions on alphanumeric series with ease. Okay, so let us start with this question, that is question number 1. Question number 1 is 1, 6, 15. Then we have a missing term. We have to find this term. 45, 66 and 91. Correct? 1, 6, 15. Missing term 45, 66 and 91. So let us look over here. 1, 6, 15. Then a missing term 45, 66, 91. Over here between 1 to 5 I can see a difference of 5. And between 6 to 15 I can see a difference of 9. Correct? Similarly, over 45 and 66, I can see a difference of 21. And over here, I can see a difference of 25. Correct? So, between 5 and 9, I can see a difference of 4. And between 21 and 25 also, I can see a difference of 4. Right? So, maybe I told you that we have to solve to the lowest level to be able to find the answer. So, now let us solve this question in reverse. So basically I will have a difference of 4 over here. The next term will be 13. Correct? And if I add 15 and 13 together, the next term will be 8 and 2. That is 28. Let us check 28 with the next number. So 28 and 45. What is the difference between 28 and 45? The difference is 17. Correct? The difference is 17. And between 13 and 17 we have a difference of 4, and between 17 and 21 we also have a difference of 4. So basically my answer will be 28. 28 is a number which logically follows with the previous number as well, and it logically follows with the next number as well. So 28 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? 28 will be the answer. So basically whenever you get a series like this, because if I look at this step 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25, it does not ring a bell, it does not make any sense. So we have broken it down to the lowest possible level. At the lowest possible level we could see an increase of plus 4, correct? And based on that we could answer the question. So whenever you get a confusing question like this, just break it to the lowest level. Okay? Question number 2. This seems a little scary. Okay, very big numbers. But when we solve this, it will be very easy. If I see 10,000 and 11,000, basically I can say that if I multiply 10,000 with 11 by 10, okay, if I multiply it by 11 by 10, 0 and 0 will cancel out. I will get 11,000, correct? So this is basically multiplication by 11 by 10. If I multiply 11,000 by 9 by 10, if I multiply 11,000 by 9 by 10, this will cancel, and 9 into 11 is 99 and 2 zeros. So it will be 9900. So this is basically a multiplication of 9 by 10. Correct? Now if I again multiply 9900 by 11 by 10. So 0 and 0 will cancel. Now, do you remember I told you a way to multiply any number by 11? This was a short trick that I told you. For example, if you have a number A, B, C and you have to multiply it by 11, first you will write C, then you will write B plus C, then you will write A plus B, and then you will write B. So first we write this number, then the sum of this number, then the sum of this number, and then this number. Correct? So this we have discussed multiple times. I've showed you a lot of examples of multiplication by 11. So let us do the same thing for 990. If I multiply 990 by 11, first I will write 0, then I will write 9 plus 0, which is 9. Then I will write 9 plus 9, which is 18. So 8, 1 will be carried, and then we will write 9 plus 1, that is 10. So I will get 10, 8, 9, 0, correct? So this is basically multiplication 11 by 10. Now let us multiply this again by 9 into 10, because this is the pattern. So if I multiply 10890 into 9 by 10, 0 and 0 will cancel, correct? 0 and 0 will cancel out. So 9 into 9 is 81, 8 will be carried. 9 into 8 is 72, 72 plus 8 is 80, so 0, 8 will be carried. 9 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 8 is 8, and 9 into 1 is 9. So I will get 9801. If I multiply 9, this 0 was cancelled. If I multiply 9 into 1089, I will get 9801. So now I can see a pattern of into 11 by 10, into 9 by 10, into 11 by 10, and into 9 by 10. So the next one will be into 11 by 10, correct? The next one will be into 11 by 10. So 9801 into 11 by 10. Let us hold the 10. Let us hold the 10. Let us do this. So we'll use this same logic, this one. So first we will get 1, then we will get 0 plus 1, which is 1. We will get 8 plus 0, which is 8. Then we will get 9 plus 8, which is 17. 1 will be carried. Then we will get 9 plus 1, that is 10. Now we had divisible by 0. This was divisible by 0. So this will be divisible by 10. Correct? This was divisible by 10. So this will be divisible by 10 also. So if it is divisible by 10, we will place a point here. Correct? If it is divisible by 10, we will place a point over here. Correct? So this will be 10781.1. So I can write it as 10781. I can ignore 0.1. Correct? So 10781 will be the next term. Basically, it should be 10781.1, but this is very minuscule, so we can ignore it. This is very minute. So answer will be option number 3, 10781. Okay, 10781 will be your answer. Clear? Question number 3. We have 1, 4, 27, 16, 36, 343. These are very familiar numbers. If you remember cubes and square, you can say this is 1 cube. Correct? This is 2 square. 27 is 3 cube. 16 is 4 square. 36 is 6 square. And 343 is 7 cube. So now I can see a pattern. We are alternating between cubes and square. So this is 1 cube, 2 square. 3 cube, 4 square. Next will be 5 cube, 6 square, 7 cube. So 5 cube is 125. This will be my answer. 125 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be the answer to this question. Clear? Question number 4. We have 2, 5, 9, 19 and 37. So I can see very close numbers. Correct? Very close numbers. So let us find out. If I see between 2 and 5, I can see 2 into 2 plus 1 will give me 5. Correct? 2 into 2 plus 1 will give me 5. From 5 into 9, if I say this will give me 9, 5 into 2 will give me 9. So let me write it like this. 2 into 2 will be 4 plus 1. It will give me 5. Similarly, 5 into 2 will be 10 minus 1. It will give me 9. Moving forward, if I multiply it by 2 and add 1, I will get 18 plus 1, which is equal to 19. Similarly, if I multiply 19 into 2 and I subtract 1, I'll get 38 minus 1, that is 37. So now I can see the pattern. Basically, we are multiplying it by 2, correct? And we are alternating between addition, subtraction by 1. So the next will be addition. 37 into 2. 37 into 2. 7 into 2, 14. 1 carried. 3 into 2, 6. Plus 1, 74. So 74 plus 1 we will get 75. This will be my answer. 75 is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, moving forward to question number 5. We have 4, 8, 28, 80, 244. I can see big jumps. These numbers are actually very close to certain numbers. If you see 80 is very close to 81. 28 is very close to 27. 8 is very close to 9. 4 is very close to 3. Similarly, 244 is very close to 243. So basically, if I see 3 into 1 plus 1, that is 3 raised to the power 1, that is 3 plus 1 gives me 4. Similarly, 3 raised to the power plus 1, 3 raised to the power 2 is 9. 9 plus 1 gives me, 9 minus 1. 3 raised to the power 2 minus 1, that is 9 minus 1 will give me 8. Correct? If I look at here, 3 raised to the power 3 plus 1. So, 27 plus 1 gives me 28. And if I look forward, 3 raised to the power 4 minus 1. So, 3 raised to the power 4, 27 into 3 will be 81 minus 1 will give me 80. Similarly, 3 raised to the power 5 plus 1. So, 81 into 3 is 243 plus 1, 244. Now, I'll get 3 raised to the power 6 minus 1 because we are alternating between plus and subtraction. So, 3 raised to the power 6 minus 1. 3 raised to the power 6 will be 243 into 3. So, this will be 9, this will be 12 and this will be 7. So, 729 minus 1 will give me 728. This will be my answer. The missing term will be 728. So, answer will be option number 4, 728. Clear? So, basically we were increasing 3's power from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 and we were alternating between addition by 1 and subtraction by 1. Clear? So, 728 is the answer to this question. Moving on to question number 6. Fractions. Okay. So, we have 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 8, 7 by 16. So, if I look at them individually, let us see two series. First series is 1, 3, 5, 7 and the missing term. Correct? And the other series is 2, 4, 8, 16 and the missing term. These are two series. Let us look at them from the point of view of two series. So, the first series if I see, we have 1, 3, 5, 7. This is basically addition of 2, addition of 2, addition of 2 and addition of 2. So, addition of 2 will give me 9. Correct? This will give me 9. Second, if I see 2 into 4, this is multiplication of 2. This is also multiplication of 2. This is also multiplication of 2. So, the next will also be multiplication of 2. We will get 32. So, the next fraction will be 9 divided by 32, which is given in option number 1. So, option number 1 will be your answer. Basically, the numerator is being added by 2 and the denominator is being multiplied by 2. Okay. So, the next fraction will be 9 by 32. Question number 7. We have 3, 20, 63, 144, 275. So, let me write them down. 63, 144, 275 and then we have to find the missing term. Between 3 and 20, I can see a difference of 17. Between 20 and 63, I can see a difference of 43. From here, between 63 and 144, this is a difference of 81. And between 144 and 275, this is a difference of 131. Okay, so between 17 and 43, if I subtract 17 and if I add 43, this is 3, this is 13. So this is 6 and this is 26. So this is a 26 difference. Over here, 81 and 43. So this is a difference of 38. And between 81 and 131, there is a difference of 50. So moving on to the next level also, because this level also we cannot find a logic. So between 26 and 38, there is a difference of 12. And between 38 and 50, there is a difference of 12. So at this level, at the lowest level, we broke it down to the lowest level. I could see a logic of 12. So now let us continue with that logic. So the next term will also be a difference of 12. So a difference of 12 means 62. Basically we were adding 12, right? So next term will be addition of 12, that is 62. So if I add 62 in 131, I'll get 3, I'll get 9 and 1. I'll get 193. And if I add 193 in 275, so 275 I am adding 193. 5 plus 3 will be 8, 9 plus 7 will be 16, 1 will carry and 468. So over here we will get 468. So my answer will be 468 and 468 is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Moving on to question number 8. Question number 8, we have 4, 7, 12, 19, 28. So very near numbers, right? Very close numbers. So not a lot of jump. So I told you, whenever you see a small jump, we assume that it is either addition or subtraction, correct? Either addition or subtraction. If you see bigger jumps, then we assume it is either multiplication or division, correct? Multiplication or division. If you see a mixed pattern, we assume that it is a club of two or more series. So two or more series are together, correct? Two or more series are together. Or we can also have alternating patterns or alternating operations. What do you mean by that? Alternating operations means that, like, we have addition and then subtraction, or multiplication then addition, multiplication and then addition, something like this. We can have something like this also. So we can, whenever you see a mixed pattern, it could be either a mix of two series or more series, or it could be alternating operations. So this is the approach that we should follow for alphanumeric series, correct? Now let us come to question number 8. From 4 to 7 we see a small jump of 3. From 7 to 12 we see a small jump of 5. From 12 to 19 we see a small jump of 7, and from 19 to 28 we see a small jump of 9. So basically these are what? These are consecutive odd numbers. So the next number will be 11. Consecutive odd numbers will get 39. So 39 will be my answer. Option number 3 will be my answer. Clear? Option number 3 will be my answer. Moving on to question number 9. We have 2, 5, 9, missing term 20 and 27. Over here also I can see small jumps. So small jumps means we will assume that we are adding. So 2 to 5, this is plus 3. 5 to 9 is plus 4. 20 to 27 is plus 7. We need two more numbers, right? So I can see 3, 4. So the next number will be 5 and 6 and then 7. So addition of 5 and 6. So if I add 5 in 9, I'll get 14. And if I add 6 in 14, I'll get 20. So 14 logically follows with the previous number as well as the next number. So the missing term will be 14. 14 is given in option number 1. So option number 1 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Question number 10. We have 1, 9, 25, 49 and 121. These numbers appear to be very similar. Like, these numbers appear to be very seen. 1 is basically 1 square. 9 is 3 square. 25 is 5 square. 49 is 7 square. And 121 is 11 square. So what are these? These are squares of consecutive odd numbers. So we have 1, 3, 5, 7 and 11. Which is the number that is missing? 9 square. 9 square is how much? 81. So this missing term will be 81. 81 is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be the answer to this question. Correct? Because these are simply squares of the numbers. Right? Question number 11. Big terms. Looks a little scary, but let us solve. So 4832 to 5840. So let us see the difference first. So 5840 minus 4832. This will be 3. This will be 10. So this will be 8001. So basically this is an addition of 1008. Correct? Let us see the difference between 5840 and 6848. So 6848 and 5840 we are subtracting. So 8 minus 0 will be 8001. So this is also an addition of 1008. So the sequence can be that the next term will also be a addition of 1008. So if I add 6848 and I add 1008 into it, 8 plus 8 will be 16. I'll get 587. So I'll get 7856. This will be my answer. This is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be the correct answer for this question. Clear? Question number 12. We have 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 25. I can see very small jumps. So this is basically addition of 2. This is basically addition of 4. Correct? This is addition of 2 and this is addition of 4. This again is an addition of 2 and this again is an addition of 4. So this again is an addition of 2. So I can see a repeating pattern. Correct? Plus 2 plus 4. Plus 2 plus 4. So the next one will be plus 2 plus 4. So if I add 25 and 4 together, I'll get 29. 29 will be my answer, which is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Question number 13. I can see a minus series now. Decreasing series. These are decreasing. 120, 99, 80, 63, 48. So let us see the difference. Between 120 and 99, there is a clear decrease of 21. Between 99 and 80, there is a clear decrease of 90. Between 80 and 60, there is a clear decrease of 17. Correct? And between 63 and 48, there is a clear decrease of 15. Correct? So this is 29. These are consecutive odd numbers, right? So 17, say 21, 19, 17, 15. So the next will be minus 13. So if I subtract 13 from 48, I'll get 35. So 35 will be my answer, which is given in option number 1. So option number 1 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Then we have question number 14. 6, 12, 21 and 48. Smaller numbers. So this is basically plus 6. And from 12 to 21 is basically plus 9. So maybe we are adding them from 3. So let's say these are the numbers, correct? This is plus 6. This is plus 9. So maybe this is plus 3. So the next term will be plus 3, which will be plus 12. So if I add plus 12, I'll get 33. Difference between 33 and 48 is 5, 15, correct? 15 plus 15, and the difference over here is plus 3. So the missing term is 33. 33 logically follows with 21 and 48. So answer will be option number 1, 33. Right? Question number 15. 3, 10, 100 and 1. I cannot see a clear relationship between them, but there are huge jumps. Huge jumps, we assume that we are multiplying. Correct? We are multiplying. So 3 and 10, I can see if I square 3 and add 1, I'll get 9 plus 1, that is equal to 10. From 10 to 101, if I square 10 and add 1, it will be 100 plus 1, I'll get 101. So now I can see a pattern. Let us look at 101 square plus 1. So what will be the square of 101 if I multiply? 1 into 1 will be 101. Then I'll get 0, 0, 0. And then I'll get 1, 0, 1. Correct? So this will be 1, 0, 2, 0, 1. So it will be 1, 0, 2, 0, 1 plus 1. That means 1, 0, 2, 0, 2. So 1, 0, 2, 0, 2 will be my answer, which is given in option number 3. So just by looking at the question, it looks very scary because there is huge jump. So you have to remember the approach. If it is smaller jumps, go for addition and subtraction. If it is bigger jumps, go for multiplication and subtraction. And if you see a mixed pattern, go for either alternative series or alternative operations. Okay. So this concludes today's lecture. Thank you.